I know I've really underestimated the power of like a quote day off in the past. Sort of like frown upon the day off or like kind of kick yourself for it because you're a man and you're an entrepreneur and a business owner and you can't take days off. I think that there's definitely some value to it when planned correctly. I took like a 60% day off today. So last night went to sleep at around 11:30, woke up at 5 to take an Uber over to the airport in San Francisco. Got through security, caught up on all projects and messages before taking off on the flight from San Francisco back here to Phoenix. Slept the entire flight, Ubered back, was messaging people, caught up on my messages, then cleaned up around the house, went to the gym, onboarded Pune, the client we were just in San Francisco with, onto we got in logged into her social so we could start posting. Got all those projects assigned. Went to the gym, showered, cleaned up around the house. Like it's now very nice. Did my laundry and stuff, so we're like settled in. And then assigned over 50 projects. So like all the footage that we were getting, well not all the footage, but like a lot of the footage we got from this weekend was just assigning those out to editors, putting detailed instructions on the board, just ate some dinner. And now it is 8:13 p.m. and I am planning my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then tomorrow will be planned out for the entire week with what needs to be done because with the amount of clients we brought on, we can 100% handle it, but it's a lot and we can't afford missteps. Therefore, we must plan. So today was kind of like a reset, recharge kind of day. Get kind of enough sleep while Ubering and flying back to Phoenix, and then basically plan, rest, get mandatory tasks done. That's what today was. So non-negotiables and mandatory tasks that would be definitely annoying and a pain in the ass if we kept them going throughout the days ahead as we start to work on new projects. So clear those, do the non-negotiables, and then basically just reset, plan, and try to mentally relax a little bit. I think mentally, it really all is inside of your head. Like I feel like the days that the most, like I felt like I got the most rest is when I'm mentally stable, which is when I'm working. So it's weird how like I like the mind is kind of tamed when I'm in work mode, and then when I'm in rest mode, the mind's kind of like racing as if like there are things you need to do. And for me, I'm realizing that I'm doing a lot of like not menial, unimportant tasks, but I'm doing a lot of tasks. And we shifted things around with the team, let some people go. So I've been taking on more and more tasks, and I think it's about time that we change things around. We got some really exciting quarterly planning that's going on, some like restructuring around the company, investing back into the team, giving a lot of raises. So this is like I feel really good as a business owner, like going into this phase. But one of the things that I'm going to be going in on is an executive assistant. So I was listening to Dan Martell's executive assistant training inside of his coaching program, and I have some of the notes pulled up right here that I want to share, just like that I found to be the most valuable from that. So basically, the service level agreement with the executive assistant is like answer the inbox from 11 a.m. or at like it's cleared at 11 a.m. and it's cleared at 4 p.m. That kind of gives coverage throughout the day, but of course it's nice to answer in real time. But a big takeaway for me, because I'm thinking if someone takes over my inbox, like what are they going to like? How are they going to know everybody? Well, that's why you have inside of your contact book or inside of whether it's like HubSpot or even inside of your like email contacts, there's context inside of the contacts of who is what to who is what to you, what level of importance are they, how do you guys know each other, and just the details that are needed in order for the EA to be able to operate as if he or she were me. That was a huge unlock, as given context. And then there's a lot of other things that we went over. I'm looking at the notes over here. Some of them are like menial kind of things, but the last like big takeaway was that like I don't get sent emails. Like I don't get sent, oh hey, how would I reply to that? No, you put it inside of a folder and then sync up every single day with the executive assistant and then go over like, okay, this is how I would apply to that. And I find that based off of the training, the most important trait inside of the EA would be like a learn it once type of thing. Like I feel like with an EA, if I have to like repeat myself over and over again, that's where I would get really frustrated. But I'm happy with saying things one time and then it's like set it. Now you've learned it, and now we know for the next time. So those are my takeaways from the day. Number one is that rest days can be valuable. I would just advise, at least to myself, I would advise that you take them when you need them, not when you feel like you need them. Like tomorrow, Sunday, like I'm going to put in work. But today made sense to take a rest day. I hadn't slept well. I got one good night's sleep over the last like 8 days that I was traveling. So tonight, right now, it's 8:18. I'm going to sleep with no alarm and guilt-free, probably wake up around 6 or so. And then that'll allow me 9.5-ish, 9 hours of sleep. And I will wake up and get after it in order to crush and prep for the week ahead. So I'm going to finish up planning right here, go to sleep. And then this is going to be an exciting week of work because we've got a lot on tap. We've got new clients getting on board. We've got even more new clients that are closing, and we're ready to freaking handle it and blow those clients up. And I got everybody to speak at a cool event here in Scottsdale next week, so I'll like prep a presentation for that. So there's a lot to do, and I'm right now just putting the strategist hat on and just kind of organizing what's most important and what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to doing that, then go to sleep. But it was great talking to you. You watching this right now. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you tomorrow.